Can see my screen?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Chun.
Okay.
So guys, you can see screen here, there's two apps over here. One is Royal Q's app, okay? One is Royal Q, another one is Binance app, okay? So Binance is the crypto exchanger that we'll be using, and Royal Q is the bot that we'll be using, okay? Now, before I go further on the bot, let's talk about Binance a bit. Now, as I told you earlier, Binance has been the market since the year 2017. It's the only exchanger, as I know, became a $1 billion company in 6 months, guys. Okay, they came in during the bull run, the last bull run, and they, to the extent, one day I remember they had to stop people to register so that they can control the volume. Right, it went crazy. So one of the biggest exchanges today in the world and one of the highest security. Right. So if you look at Binance today, guys, it has everything. Okay, maybe what it doesn't have. It has savings plan. Sorry, it has savings plan, staking plan, crypto loan. You can take a loan from them, right? Of course, you need crypto to take crypto loan, lah, guys. Okay. Then you got pool, you got what liquidity swap, you got card, right? So it runs and exactly like a bank, right? But a crypto bank, okay? And the security wise, guys, trust me, a lot of my friends who are using Binance will tell me that it's like going into Binance is like going into Buckingham Palace, right? So many security, so many things to do before you can get in. But that is good, right, guys? The higher the security, the safer our funds are. Okay, so this is about Binance. This is just a little bit just to share with you guys. So now let's go back to our Royal Q. Now, Royal Q. Oh, I stopped sharing. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys, just a second. I cannot log out, bro. 1 minute, bro. I got logged out.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry, guys. 1 second.
Right. So congrats, brothers, sisters. Now we are having we touched 200 participants already. All right, fantastic. Thanks for all your cooperation, for share the links for the rest of the world to know what is Royal Q all about. Okay, for those who just enter, right now we are having our main first speaker, and our brother, Mr. Deepak Ramji, regarding the basics knowledge that you must know once you want to be a part of the Royal Q. All right.
Okay, guys, we are back.
Okay.
So now this is Royal Q app, guys. Okay, this app is very simple. All you need to do is you just go to your Play Store. Okay, you go to Play Store, you just search for Royal Q. Okay, and when you search that, you will get the link over here. This is where you can download the app. Okay, for Apple users, so iOS users, you can do the same thing. You'll be able to find the app. So once you have already got the app, what you need to do is, once you sign, you click open. Okay, now this one, my one has been logged in, but okay, let me just log out this one so that I can run through this board with you guys. Okay, so basically here, once you come to this here, in order for you to register, if you want to register, you just have to click register now down here, guys. Okay, you click register now. So let's click it. So you can key in your email. You can create a password to log in, and the password here, guys, don't have to be same as your Binance password. Okay, just create a new password. Then you request for code, which will come to your email. And here, if you have a friend who introduce you, you can use their referral code to key in over here. Okay, and then you agree to the terms and conditions, and you click register. Since I've already registered, I'm not going to register. So once you have already done that, once you register, what will happen is you will come to this page. This is where you can log in into your account. Okay, so let me log in back into my account. Once you register, you can use your email and your password to log in inside. Okay, wait, I log into the account first. Okay. So once you come in, guys, this is what you will see over here. So when you go to this one up here, API binding, this is where you will do the binding to bind your bot to your Binance. Okay, I'll show you all that later. Here, the second place is where you look at your revenue, your income that you have made on a daily basis. Here, you can see all the transactions that the bot has done, the buy and selling in your Sun. And then when you want to invite your friends, your referral code will be here. Okay. Below here, you can go through this entire thing here, the course, to learn more on quantitative courses and also using the help to see how the bot works and everything. Okay. And then down here is, of course, home to come back to this page. Second here is quantitative trading, where this is where you go and trade. If you know, if you have a bit of knowledge in trading, then this is where you go. You can choose up to 50 coins. I will show you later. If let's say you don't have any knowledge in trading, then you go to here, Circle. What is Circle? Circle is a copy trade feature that the bot allows you to copy traders who have been trading here for the last 2 or 3 years. You can look at their results, how much percentage they make over these years. And if you choose, you can follow them. Okay. And then of course, here you have news, all your transactions, messages will be coming in. And then for personal settings, you can go down here. Okay. So before we go to all the personal settings, let me just show you the first thing about is how to do, how to bind. Okay. So for binding, when you click the orange button just now, guys, you'll be able to see Huobi and Binance and Huobi. Okay. Best part, guys, if you got account in Binance and also Huobi, you can connect both of your accounts to one bot, right? That means one bot works in 2 accounts for you. Okay. Helps you to do trading in 2 accounts. Okay. That's the best part. Now, in order, I'm just going to show you how to do the Binance binding. Okay. So we will click on Binance. So what happens over here is you need to get the API key, the secret key, and of course you click the verification code, which will come to your email. And then you click, I've agreed to the risk notice carefully. And then you click bind, the bot will bind. So where do you get this information? Let's go back to our
Binance.
Let's go back to Binance, yeah. So I go into Binance. Now, for those of you all first time register Binance, right, you will see your Binance account looking like this. When first time you download the app from Play Store or App Store, you will see that your app looks like this, okay, where you only have this wallet and everything. So what you need to do is you need to click this human sign over here, okay, up here, this avatar here. You click this one. And then, of course, you need to do your verification of your account. You need to upload your IC or your ID and everything. So once your account is verified, it's better. Okay. Then, can you see this Binance light over here? You need to off this light. Okay. So by offing this light, what happens? You will go from the light version to the pro version. Okay. You need to go into the pro version. So once you come to the pro version, you can see all this deposit buttons and everything here, right? So all you need to do is you click on more, okay? You click on more, and then you go all the way below, and you'll be able to find API key over here. So you click on this API key button, okay? And then you create an API. You can create over here, you key in a name, you just key in Royal Q, and then you click on create API. The minute once you have done that, it will ask you to do some verification. One SMS will come to your phone, you will get an email verification, you just key in everything, then you'll be able to get this API key, okay? So you can see the first word here, API key, you just copy, click the copy button here, then you do what? You go back to our Royal Q, and you paste over here. You paste the API key over here, okay? Then you go back to your Royal Q, your Binance. You click on the arrow over here, okay? You click on the arrow, you'll be able to find secret key. Now, your secret key will be a few numbers over here. Mine is hidden now because of I already set it up. But normally, you show a few numbers. You need to manual copy it. And once you have copied it, you go to Binance back. Royal Q back, and then you paste the key over here. Okay. Once you have done that, you click request for verification code, which Royal Q will send you an email code. Key in the code, select to the, agree to the, I have read the terms and conditions or the notice carefully, click on bind. So binding done. Now, very important guys, when you're doing binding is you look at the settings below here, guys. This is very important. What is the API restriction? So the bot is only allowed to read and allowed to do spot trading. The others should not be ticked, okay, guys? So some people go tick all. So you get all this. So you don't have to allow enable withdrawal because you don't want anybody to third party to access your withdrawals, right? So if you want to enable this all, you send me your secret key. Then I will go in and take your money, okay? Just kidding, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, this one all make sure that it's not ticked, okay? It should not be ticked. Only these two should be ticked, okay? Once that's done, you are safe to start your trading. That means the bot has already bind. Okay, now
bro, that one should be a default setting, right?
Yeah, default setting.
Okay.
That means the settings here, don't disturb anything else. Normally, guys, when you request for it, this one comes, this is how it comes. Don't do any other settings, okay? Just leave it that way. Just double check that this one is off, okay? Okay, now we go back to our Royal Q, okay? So once you've done that, you click bind, you'll be able to see it will change to orange color like this. That means the binding has been successful, okay? So once that's done, once you've already bind the bot, next you will do what is, you need to activate the bot, okay? In order to activate the bot, okay, the bot you need to go here. You go to mine, okay? You go to mine, okay, clear. Click on mine, okay. Now, when you come to mine, you'll be able to see, guys, that you have all the settings over here, okay? Now, the first thing here is up here, you can click on this arrow here to put in your name, maybe a nickname or something. You can check your email. If you want, you can put a picture also, no problem, okay? After that, what happens is, here, the first one, okay, is professional edition. If you want, you can choose to go into professional edition. When you go into professional edition, you have few other coins will be added to your trading, but those coins come with risk. So when you go for additional professional edition, they will ask you to agree to some terms and conditions, okay? So that means they add in some more coins that are very volatile in the market, okay? But my suggestion, if you are new, don't play with this, okay? Just go for the basic edition, okay? And then you have, of course, you can check again your binding from here and all that. Now, if you want to contact the administrator, you click on Royal Q feedback. You can straight away chat with the administrator. If you got any questions or what, in English, they will reply you normally within 10-15 minutes, okay? Now, of course, when you go in, there's a bot, but once you start to type, there is a real person who will communicate with you, okay? Now, so once you already done the API binding everything, what you need to do, you need to click on asset, okay? Now, this bot, guys, comes with a payment of USD $100 for a year, okay? It's a yearly subscription. So USD $100 for a year, okay? So every year you can just renew it, okay? Plus, you need to keep about USD $20 in your wallet. So what you need to do is you need to buy USDT, which is USD currency, dollar to dollar. You need to buy $120, okay? Okay, why you buy 100? Once you buy the $120 in Binance, okay, you buy it in Binance, guys. You need to transfer it over here. So you click on asset, okay? You click on asset and then you click on deposit. So when you click on deposit, you will get this address. So you click copy address. Once you have copied the address, all you need to do is go back to your Binance. Okay, now we are on the Binance already. Let me go back. Okay, go to your wallet, because the USDT is there, right? Go to your wallet, and here you can see the USDT balance over here. So you just have to click on redraw and paste the address, okay? This one, the exact guide, you can ask from your introducer. They'll be able to guide you in more detail how to do it, no problem. Normally your introducer's work is to guide you guys, because don't forget, for every bot that you are, for the bot that you're buying, your introducer gets a commission. So make sure that you ask your introducer how to help you out, okay? Now, we continue back. So once you get the USDT in your Royal queue, you'll be able to see it up here like this. So you just have to go back, and here there will be an activation button. You just click activation. Of course, for mine now shows renew, but if you click activation, they will minus off USD $100 from your account that you top up this now. The balance USD $20 will remain in your trading account, guys. For what? Remember I told you earlier, the bot has a 80-20 profit sharing, okay? So every profit the bot makes for you, it takes 20%. Of course, the 20% you cannot take from your Binance. Remember just now the setting I showed you cannot withdraw from Binance. So what happens over here is the bot will minus that commission each time when a trade is successfully closed in Binance. The profits already sitting in your Binance account, the bot will minus its 20% from here. So this place, this one, you should regularly check this place. So this wallet to see, make sure that you have some money sitting inside here. Don't keep a lot here, guys. 10, 20 US dollars, and then regularly you just top it up. It's good enough. Remember one thing, if you keep $20 here, meaning the bot has to make a profit of 100 USD for you in Binance in order for this $20 to be finished, correct? So that's the thing here. So you can top up regularly, no problem. Now, so once you have that, you'll be able to start to trade. Now, one question people ask me, hey, what happens if I forget to top up this one? You know, I forget to top up. So basically, this one is actually another name for this is they call it fuel. Okay, fuel also known as petrol, right? So, example, our car today, if suddenly we're driving somewhere, your car has no petrol, what happens?
Stop.
It gets stopped, right? So then you pour petrol, it starts to move. Please don't tell me your car is electric car, because you know I know some people telling, bro, my car is electric, bro, no petrol can drive. I know. Okay, this is just an example, guys. Okay, so basically for the bot also same. When there is no fuel, the bot cannot work, but it will just stop for temporary. The minute you top up the fuel, the bot will start to work as normal. But just make sure, guys, always this fuel has funds over here so that the bot can continuously make profit for you. Okay, now, so we have already covered on how to bind, how to activate the bot. Now let's go and see how do we start to trade. Okay, so as I told you earlier, guys, you have two options to trade over here. Number one, if you have experience in trading, you can go to quantification. You can go to quantification where you can trade yourself. Okay, if you want to follow other traders, you can go to circle, whereby you can do copy trade. Okay, for this part, I will show you one by one. We will first go and see if you want to trade yourself. So in order to trade yourself, you go click in quantitative. Okay, you go to click on quantitative. Now here you can find, guys, there is more than 50 plus coins lah. Okay, of course, because I've gone for the professional edition, so you can see this orange color coins has recently been added. So these coins come with high volatility, you know, it's quite risky. So of course, trade with, make sure you know what you're doing. If you are new to crypto, then don't go and buy these coins. Learn first, use the basic edition. Once you have already learned, then you go for the professional edition. Okay. Now, so let's say, for example, guys, you know how to trade and you want to select a coin. So let's look at the coin that we want. I'm going to do a demo. Okay, guys, this account that I'm using is a demo account. I mean, it's an actual trading account, but I use this for demo. Okay, my personal trading account is another one. Later, if for time, I will show you. So in this account, in my Binance, guys, I've kept 30 USD. Okay, there's 30 USD only in my Binance account. I'm doing this just for an example to show you how to trade and how to buy and everything. Okay, now the first step, guys, is that is, okay, let's say we select a coin. Okay, I want to select ADA. Okay, now this ADA is also known as Cardano. Okay, one of a very good coin. If you look at this coin 4 months ago, it's only 30 cents. Today, the price is 170, guys. Okay, yeah. So it's a very good coin to trade. Now, let's say I'm interested to buy ADA. Okay, so first thing you look at the settings, guys. Okay, once I click on the coin, now I came to this page. Okay, so the first setting here, I got setting called cycle. At the same time, you can see there's a setting up here called one shot, right? Now, one shot means, guys, I want the bot to only trade this coin one time. Okay, I don't want it to repeat again and again. But if I want it to repeat, all I need to do is I click on cycle. Now, can you see what happened? This became cycle, this became one shot. Now, if I on my trade with cycle mode, it means that whenever the bot has already closed a trade with profit, it will buy again the next trade. It close again, it will buy again. It close again, it buy again. So this is cycle mode. But let's say I don't want to do cycle mode. I just want to trade this coin, or maybe I already trade this coin 4 times in cycle. The last on the 5th time, I don't want to continue. So what I need to do, I just click on one shot. So in this case, I'm going to click on one shot. So automatically you can see here one shot already. So now when one shot, basically the trade only trades only one time. Okay. Once it closes, it will not open again another trade. Okay. Now the next part here you can see is liquidation. Now what is liquidation? A lot of people ask me, hey, you said no liquidation earlier, now got liquidation here. Now liquidation is basically, guys, if let's say a coin price is making certain amount of profit and you want to get out of the coin, you don't want to wait some more, you can click on liquidation to sell off the coin. Or if your coin is making some losses, paper losses on Binance or on your board, and you choose to liquidate it, you're willing to take the loss on yourself, then you click this. But normally I tell you, don't click this because you came to the board to make profit, not to get liquidated. So do not click this. If you click this, that particular coin, this ADA coin, will be sold off in the market in Binance. So if it's profit, you make profit. If there's a bit of price differences, the price has gone down, then you will have a incurred loss. That means you have what actual loss. Okay. And then replenishment, guys, is where you can top up funds into the trade. So I'm going to show you how all this works in a while. Okay, first thing is let's go and see how to buy a trade. Okay. Okay, let's see how to buy a trade. So we click here on trade setting. Okay. So we click trade setting. So now I'm going to click trade setting. Now, minimum, guys, okay, in Binance, people ask me what's the minimum I can start. Guys, you even can start with 100 USDT in Binance. Okay, that's the lowest. 100 USDT, 100 USDT. You can start to trade. But of course, if you want to make big money or more money, then my suggestion will be at least 500 USD to 1000 USD. Okay, or even more. Okay. Now, let's go back to the settings now. So now I've already clicked on ADA. You all saw the step earlier, right? I just repeat again now, guys. So I clicked here on trade settings. Okay. So trade settings. And now here, I can first select the first buy-in amount. Okay. In this example today, I'm going to only use $10, guys. Okay. So minimum also is $10. So I'm going to use $10 to buy this coin. Okay. Then here, the second option you can see here is open double position. Normally, you don't have to click this. What it means is now, if I on this means, that means for $10, you will buy times 2. That means you'll buy for $20. So if I want to buy for $20, I might as well put 20 over here. I don't have to on this. This is just extra features the bot has given us. Okay, this number of calls, we will come back to it, guys. Okay, take profit ratio is 1.3%. Now, this percentage you can edit. Okay, if you want to put it like 1%, you want to put 3%, I'll explain to you what is it, but you can edit. Then the next one is earning callback, also you can edit, and buy in callback also you can edit. Okay, now let me explain to you what is one by one. Okay, now first thing, guys, what is take profit ratio? Now let's say you happen to enter the market somewhere here. Okay, you entered the market somewhere here. Okay, and the price started to go up. Okay, the minute the price is the coin price has gone up by 1.3%, the bot, based on your instruction here, the bot is already ready to take profit. Okay, but it will not take profit immediately. Okay, so 1.3% done. It won't take profit immediately. If the market is still pumping, the bot will still follow the price. Okay, and the minute there is a callback of 0.3%, the bot will execute to close the trade. So I give you another example. You bought the coin price over here. You bought over here, the price is increasing, and then the price starts to turn back. Any turn back by 0.3%, the bot will execute to close the trade, provided it's already passed 1.3%. That is how it works, okay? Now, if it goes further, let's say it goes up to 2% of $10, guys. So the bot will still follow. Now, at 2%, if the price turn back by 0.3, the bot will execute to close. So here, your net profit will be 1.7% of $10. Down here means, okay, another scenario, the price went up to 1.3 and start to turn back, close at 0.3. So your net profit will be 1% of $10, which is sitting in your Binance. Okay, the profit is sitting in your Binance. And if your mode is, if your trading mode is cycle, that means you want to continue. Remember just now I showed you one shot and cycle. So if your trading mode is cycle, the bot, once it closes at, okay, once the bot closes at 0.3, another 0.2%, the price goes down, the bot will buy in again the next trade. Okay, it will buy the next trade to go in. But if your trade is into one shot, then this one is pointless lah. It's no use to being there lah, guys. Okay, so understand so far? Okay, so let me just repeat again. The price moving, the minute it reaches 1.3, the bot is already ready to execute to close. But it won't close immediately. It will wait for a callback of 0.3% in order for it to close. Okay, siapa yang tengah lukis on my screen, guys? Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I know.
Okay, so this is how basically the that's called trailing take profit lah, guys. Okay, now let's talk about this one. 7 times what number of call, margin call. Okay, so the 7 times of margin call that we see here is actually this one, guys. Okay, is this one below here. Okay, now first call, second call, there's 7 calls over here. Okay, first to 7 calls. And then this percentage, guys, this parameters over here is fixed by the board, but you can edit it. Okay, you can edit all this, but my suggestion would be don't edit this, because these are already calculated point of turning that the board has already calculated based on the charts using Fibonacci extensions. Okay, so the board already knows that potentially if the price happen to come to anywhere down here, there is a potential of the price to turn back. Okay, now let me show you what is this 7 calls means. Okay, now contoh, I mean example, yeah, you bought the coin price here. Okay, you bought the price over here. So once you bought, the price, instead of going up, it didn't go up, but the price started to go down below. Okay, so the price started to move below. So when the price is moving below, okay, you bought here, the price is going down. The minute the price goes down by 3.5% from your entry price, okay, automatically the bot will execute to buy again the same coin another 1 time. Okay, so this settings here, guys. This one you can edit. This one you can edit it as how you like it. For example, let me show you. Standard settings are like this. Okay, mana? Standard settings are. Okay. Okay. You saw the standard settings is 2, 4, 8, 16. Okay, I'm going to use this for an example. So now you bought over here, the price happened to go down. Once the price go down by 3.5%, the bot will execute to buy again the same coin times 2 now, 2 times. You can see here, the price went down, the bot will buy 2 times when the price go down to 3.5%. So now your entry price is here, right? The price has come down, the bot bought over here, right? Now your entry price is no more here. Based on dollar cost average, your entry price will be somewhere here, right? So meaning if the market turns back from here, you don't have to wait for the market to go all the way up here to make a profit. But by passing here itself, you already make profit. Remember, guys, this drop here is 3.5%. Your call take profit is how much? 1.3%. So meaning the minute the price pass over here, okay, here to here, you already can make profit almost 3% from your entry. Okay. Now, just to continue the same argument, you bought the price went down by 3.5%, the bot bought 2 times the coin. Now your entry price is here, no more here. Okay. Then the price again still going down, go down by another 4% from this 3.5%. The bot will execute to buy another 4 times. So meaning your initial capital was $10, $20, now another $40. So 70 USD from your Binance account has been utilized to trade this coin, so that the price will become average. So now when the bot buys over here, can you see what happened? Your entry point is no more here, but your entry point is somewhere here. So if the market recovers from here itself, when the bot passes here, you already making profit. Okay. Now some people ask me this question, hey bro, I don't want this one. How do I, if I don't want this setting? No problem, you just go here. You go to the number of calls, you put 0. So you see, down here, nothing already, right? Empty already, right? So now your bot is not going to do a calls, okay? It won't do the 7 calls. But what will happen, guys? You entered here, okay? Price happened to go down by 3% or 4%, whatever. But because you didn't on this setting, you didn't on it, you need to wait for the market to recover all the way up here in order to make a profit, correct? So this entire scenario, you're wasting time, right? So the reason we use a bot, so that the bot can help us to do dollar cost average using martingale strategy while we are also sleeping, right? In case the price dumps or goes down while we are sleeping, the bot can faster use that opportunity to buy more positions, and we can make more money in that process, okay? But if you off it, you need to wait until the bot goes all the way here. So my suggestion is, if you're trading yourself, you can edit this even 3 calls, 4 calls, no problem. Suit yourself, okay? Now, in this case, I'm going to put here, I'm going to put the 7 calls, but I'm going to edit the parameters over here because I don't want to put so much. So I put here 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 8, 16, and this is 21.
21.
Okay, so I put like that. So basically what happens now, if the price goes down by 3.5%, earlier, remember guys, I opened this position for USD $10 already, correct? If the price go down by 3.5%, the bot will use another $10, here $20, here $30, here $50. So any point of time when the market turn back, all these purchases, including this one, will be sold one shot in the market based on dollar cost average. So you already started to make profit. Okay, guys? So now I've put the setting a day. So if you're okay with all your settings, you click up here, you go up here, you click confirm. Okay, so in this case, another thing, guys, I'm going to edit this one. Let's put this 1.1%, this one 0.1%. Okay, okay, so I can edit all this. So I click confirm. So I click confirm. Now you can see here down here, the bot is going to buy first order at $10. My take profit ratio is 1.1%. My first drop is 3.5. Number of cover up is 7. Earning callback 0.1 and buy in callback is 0.5. Okay. So if I'm okay with the settings, I can click start straight away. Or if I want to enter in any specific price, I can put the price here. But normally, if you want to enter market order, you don't have to put the price. Okay. Okay. Where did I go and put this one? I didn't show you, all right? I clicked over here. Okay. You can click here by, if you have any specific price that you want the bot to buy the coin at that point of time, you can put a price. If you don't want, then you just click startup. Okay. So guys, before I click startup, I want to show you all something. Okay. I'm going to take you back to my Binance account and I'm going to go to ADA. Guys, can you see what is my balance over here?
ADA.
40 cents. Okay.
Yep.
ADA. My balance here is 0.44 cents worth of ADA I have here. So I want to show why I'm doing this. I want to show you when you execute a trade on Royal Q, what happens in your Binance account. Okay. So now we'll go back to our Royal queue. And I'm going to click on this start button. Start. So you click confirm. Keep looking up here, guys. You can see. So you can see numbers are moving. Now let me just clear this, stop this. Let's go back to home. Okay, can you see, guys? It's already bought for $10. It bought 5.99. Now it's going up a bit. Entry price is 1.71. Of course, the price here is a bit higher now. So we can go back to Binance now. Okay, I refresh this. You see my Binance now? Can you see the 40 cent became $10?
$10.70.
Yes, so the bot has already bought the coins over here on my Binance account using the USDT that was in my Binance, guys. Okay, some people ask me, hey, you sure or not? Okay, now I'll show you. Okay, if you go down here to trade in your Binance account and you click on this thing here, sorry,
We show
this thing here, it will show you the history. Okay, you go to order history. Can you see my last purchase at 22:18 Malaysia time?
Yep.
Right, 10:18 just now. I bought ADA USDT. So the market, the order has been filled and I've already bought the coin. Okay. Now that's the beauty. That's how simple it is. And now let's go back to our Royal queue. And I go back to home. So you can see that it's red in color because the price is moving up and down. Okay. So this is what happens when you choose, you buy yourself. Now, another question people ask me, hey, Deepak, they ask me, you sure no loss, bro? Hey, bro, got loss, bro. Paper loss, right? Got paper loss, you see?
Paper loss.
This is one of my trade. I didn't keep any extra money in this account because I want to show you all demo. So I will just click on this trade now, Bitcoin one. You see, guys, the price when I bought this, I entered this one was $40, 40,600 Bitcoin price at the time. Today, Bitcoin's price is 36,000. So went down by 4,000. To buy this trade, I bought this trade during a demo, but it was good to keep it also. So $10, I bought for 10 USD. Can you see the number of calls here? So the price has gone down quite a lot. By right, it should already made the first call, second call based on my setting. Okay. See my trade setting, guys. I click trade setting. Can you see my setting here? It said that when 3% buy once, 3.5 buy once, 4% buy, twice, 3 times.
Yeah.
But it did not buy because, let me tell you why. Did it buy? You see here, never buy, guys. Okay. Another thing, I click here on lock. Okay. You see what lock says here is the price came for the call, but insufficient balance in my Binance account. So, let's say people ask me, what happens if my Binance got no money, no USDT Deepak? So what will happen to my trade? No problem. The bot will go try to execute the buy, but if there's no USDT, it will just tell you fail to buy. So when it tells you fail to buy, what happens over here is, you see the price has gone down by 11%, right? By right 334, I should already be on my third call already, correct? But because I didn't keep enough USDT purposely to be frank, just to show for presentation. So now my loss is on floating. Okay, you look here, see here, it's on floating. Now, as long as I don't go here, click on the coin, and I don't go and click pause, and I don't go and click liquidation, I'm not going to lose anything. I'm just going to hold this coin until the price goes back to 40,600, and then I can liquidate, close with profit. Or let's say, another demo, guys. I want to do a dollar cost average now because it never do the calls. So I want to intervene myself. I want to top up some funds in this. So can you see the replenish button over here?
Yep.
So I click on replenish. Look at this, guys. My entry price up here is 40,600, correct?
Yep.
I bought for $10.26. Now you see, okay. I'm going to top up $10 now. So if I top up $10, now it says my average entry price will become 38,000. This is what the Fibonacci or that's now the calls will do. But so because I didn't keep any money, so if I want, I can manually do it. So I click confirm. Okay. Look here, guys. Look here. Can you see what happened now? My entry price is already 38,198. So if I want to make it lower, I click replenish. Oh, your record in 1 minute. Do continue replenish with one key. Okay. So never mind. Son cannot. We can do one time. Wait for a while. Then you can do again. Never mind. If I go to lock up here, guys, I go to lock. Now you see what it says. Manual buy in. Okay. Manual buy in. Successfully bought, filled order coin at the price of 36,000. So with dollar cost average, it became 38,000. Now let's go back to my Binance. You see my Bitcoin is $20. Okay, if I go to trades, trade history, just now we bought ADA, right?
Yeah.
Now I just bought BTC. Correct? So as simple as that, guys. Okay, as simple as that to do the what they call it, to use the system, right? It's very simple. Okay, so this is how to trade using quantitative trading, guys. Okay, so you can see my ADA now is already making some already green, blue. So it's up and down lah. Market is like that lah, guys. Okay, I don't have to worry because the minute the price go up here, you see become 1.1%, the bot is already ready to close the trade. Okay, now this is for people who want to trade themselves. Next, we are going to go to the place where Circle. Circle is going to be very fast because it's copy trade. So when you click on Circle, guys, you can see there's many traders over here. Okay, so I'm going to pick 1 or 2 traders just to show you. Okay, the first one, we click Crypto Bull. Now this person has traded and made 3,000%. Now, guys, as I told you, Royal Q was introduced to Malaysia last 2 months. Do you really think that last 2 months this guy can make 3,000%? It's impossible. So this is a guy from China, and he has been trading with Royal Q, I think easily for the last 1 year or 2 years, lah, guys. Okay, so he made 3,000%. If you came to follow him, you click on this one. Click on the percentage. Then you can see all the coins that he has traded before. If you're okay, sorry, I cancel first. Okay, if you're okay, you click Sync Strategy. Now in Sync Strategy, you can select how many coins you want to follow. So let's say I put $10. Let's say I want to follow 1 coin. Now in here, what happens, guys? Remember I told you 100% profit, 20% goes to bot, 80% goes to you. But now when you use this service, 100% profit, you will the bot will take 20%, this guy will take 0.5%, so your net profit will be 79.5%. Okay, so this is profit sharing. You need to share some profit with this guy. Who are these people? These people are traders who day and night sit in front of the computer to trade. So you follow them, they get some profit sharing, and they will decide when to buy, when to close, what coin to buy. So you cannot decide which coin also, they will decide. Okay, so you can choose to follow. In this case, let's say I want to follow, I click on Sync Strategy. Okay, now the bot has already set. If I go back to my home, you can see that the bot has already, actually this one, actually my trade already earlier going on one lah. Okay, going on earlier, and you can see that the coin has been trading over here, XRP. Can you see the word here, Sync Strategy? So the bot is trading. Here cycle, here one shot. So this is my personal trading. This and this is personal trading. This is copy trade. Copy trade. City, copy trade. Okay. So copy trade is very simple. You can choose any of it. to know more about how to use copy trade, you can ask your introducer and everything, no problem. It's a very simple process, guys. Simple bot, easy to make money in this bot. And just before I go finish up, let me just show you. Then now this XRP, I replenish. I want to put another $10 in this. So you see my entry price become 96 cents. See what happened?
Ripples.
Because of not enough of funds in Binance, it says that Binance insufficient balance, so it didn't buy. So I'm just showing you an example, but my Binance balance is $9.75. Okay, remember guys, every trade you open, Binance will charge 0.1% to buy in and 0.1% to come out. Okay, so let me say I put $9. Boleh ya $9? Can?
9.
So now I go to lock.
Cannot.
Nah, belum. Tak boleh ya? Okay, not turnover is 10.
Yeah.
So it's $10. I mean, so if you add some capital to this, the trade will have a dollar cost average over here, and I can get out of the trade. But this is not much, not very bad lah. It's quite okay. Okay, guys. Now, just to share before I finish up, guys, this is about the bot, and I want to share with you this revenue of this account, guys. This account actually it's only USD $500. Okay, this is a demo account. I mean, not demo, it's a real account, but I use this for presentation purposes. So because I buy, I close, I sell just to show people what's happening. So last 1 month, this is 1 month old account. Okay, the bot has made for me $72. After minusing 20% for the bot's commission, that's about $50, which is about 10%, guys. Okay, 10%. Now I've made 10% from this bot without even trading in this bot. All this 10% just came from all these trades that I've been doing while doing presentation, guys. Okay, so just imagine if the accounts that you focus, betul-betul focus, that one, how much can you make? The one that you really focus on, I mean not focus, but you really look at it and put enough capital to it, you can make a lot of profit, guys. Okay, a lot of profit here is here to make for you can make. Okay, now another one, I just show you transaction here. So every transaction that we have done on the bot, it shows. See, I bought BTC manual just now. I bought ADA, XRP, Swan, and then the profits you make. So where the profits are coming from, you can see all green, guys. You can see red. Okay, guys, you see red. Now this is a loss. But can you see the word over here? Manual sell. This one, I myself sell. Just I was doing a demo that day, last presentation. So that time I clicked on this and we had a loss over here. But this is a loss that I did myself. The bot will never do a loss for you because remember what I told you earlier, the bot only makes money when you make money, guys. Okay. Now, so this is for me on the presentation of the bot. So I will open up for questions. Okay. We will just take about 10 questions, guys. Or 5 questions first. 5 questions.
Five first.
So anybody who wants to ask question, you can raise your hand.
Just now I saw Jasmine Purnama. You raise your hand.
Yes, Jasmine.
Jasmine Purnama. Are you still in the room, Jasmine Purnama? Or you want to ask any question? Or Mr. Felix Wijaya?
Okay, Felix. Okay, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic and ask question.
You have to unmute your mic. Bro, before I forget, you are the main host, bro.
Yeah. Chika. Okay, Felix. Yes, Felix.
I interest with your presentation. Basically, is it similar like a Pionex or Tricoms, right? Am I correct? Have you heard about the Pionex or Tricoma?
Oh, Tricoma. Okay, so 3 comma, it's same like 3 comma. Okay, same like 3 comma, but 3 comma, you must remember all the strategies and all the what they call it parameters. Not like this, you need to put more parameters into it. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and 3 comma also can trade in futures market. So the risk is there. There's liquidation, right?
Yeah.
Royal Q only trades on spot market, spot trading. So the risk is very minimum, but profit is a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Felix. Chika, those already answered question, you can put your hand down, yeah? Chika, you there, bro?
Yes.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Thanks for the wonderful presentation.
Thank you, bro. What's
I
your
really
question?
enjoyed your presentation.
Thank you.
Please, I have a question. I have 1,000 USD
Okay.
and I do copy trading. So I want to know with 1,000 USD, what will be the first order call limit and then the number of the strategy.
Okay.
So that because I tried to follow one of the traders there, but since I joined that, I have not been able to make up to $1. So it's like the setting is not proper.
What's your current setting? What's your current setting, bro?
I use 10 in the first order and then 3.
Okay, what do you do? What do you do? You put 20 first order and you put 3 coins, or you put 10 and you put 6 coins. Because, bro,
20.
from your entire capital that is in Binance, I normally suggest using it 5 to 6% of your equity or maximum 10% of your equity to open position. So in this case, for your copy trade, you put $20 US and 3 strategies, you follow 3 coins, or you put $10 US and you follow 6 coins.
Okay. Yeah. Then another one, I want to know how I can get this Zoom recording so that I will be able to, over time, get to know more about the Royal Q. And thirdly, what is your recommended setting if I want to trade on my own in the circle mode?
On the circle mode, my recommended settings is what you saw just now, bro. 1.1, 0.1, and then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 16, 21.
Yep.
Chika, for the video for this presentation, you can join the Telegram group Royal Q Info, and they will give you the key over the details next tomorrow to watch back this presentation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lastly, how do I know the coin to select among the coins to know the right one to select to trade?
You can go to coinmarketcap.com, bro. You can go there, you can read about coins, you can see what is doing well, what is not doing well. From there, you can do some studies. Or if you are in any groups, if you're your introducer, whoever you join under, if they have a group, normally they will suggest a few coins that you can trade. For my suggestion, if you want to trade yourself, it should be Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, BNB. These coins are very strong. Okay, Chika?
Yes.
Thank you, Chika. Thank you for your time. Put your hands down now. Thanks, bro.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Rizal.
Reza from One Tech System. Rizal. Rizal, are you there?
Unmute, bro. Unmute.
Already?
Okay. If Rizal haven't unmute, kita go for Mariani.
Mariani? Sis Mariani?
Ibu.
Mariani don't have any mic. I'm not sure what.
Ibu, have to connect.
We go to Brother Samsudin.
Yes, Brother Samsudin.
From Arab Saudi.
Salam. Brother Samsudin.
Hello, yes. Okay. Sorry. Mr.
problem.
Deepak,
Yes.
very nice presentation, first of all.
Thank you.
I have asked the same question yesterday, but I'm gonna get a second opinion from you in this presentation. So
Okay.
my question is, the nature of the robot is that whenever it makes profit, it's gonna sell and then buy it back immediately.
Correct. If you put cycle mode.
Yes, in the cycle mode.
Yes.
Now, is there any way or maybe a setting that you would suggest for the robot not to purchase or not to make or not to set a position immediately after it sell the first time? Like for example, I would call it a repeat purchase, and then the robot would monitor the market, and maybe after a certain drop, maybe like 0.5% or whatever, then it is gonna start the repeat purchase, not
So it's
immediately, but after a period.
you can set it here. See, you can adjust the setting, even you put 1%, 2%. That means if you want the price to go down by 2% and then buy again, you can set it over here.
Isn't this for the what do you call it, for the martingale system, the buy-in callback?
No, actually, bro, this is the what confused. Like many people are confused about this. You see what it put in buy in callback.
Mm-hmm.
It means when it buys again, right? The callback,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
right? So this one you can set to 1% or even like 0.8%. So you see the word is very clear. Buy in. That means when it buys in again. This one is already sure 3.5, 4, 4.5. It will buy. It's not going to wait for a callback. But this is after this close, the buyback.
Okay, so if let's say it increases all the way to 2, and then since you set the earning callback as 0.1, it's gonna set at 1.9.
So basically here now, for me, when the price closes at,
yeah, so let's say it went up to 2, and then because your earning callback is 0.1,
yes,
then it went down to 1.9 and
Yes.
it's up.
it closed at
Okay.
1.9, then it needs to go down another 0.4 in order for me to get in again.
Okay. So it's not gonna buy
Immediately, no. That's why sometimes you look at it, it will be in green color. So people message me, hey bro, why this one is never buy? Why it's stuck like that? I look at the setting, I said, yeah lah, after it closed, the market pump back up. So wait for a while lah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to take this risk, basically, if after you sell your coins, then it doesn't drop all the way to 1.5.
Then you can put
it went up
an entry straight away lah.
3%. Then you're gonna lose your chance lah, basically.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the risk, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Samsudin. Okay, Mr. John Agnell, I believe from Africa, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. John Agnell. My bro, are you there?
Wow, a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's why that's not you mentioned.
Guys, I will take another 3 questions because there's another segment now. Someone waiting time is running. Unless you guys don't mind, you're free, then we can continue. Right?
Yeah.
But I know some of you all want to wait to see the next one and it's getting late. So, John?
Okay, Mr. Susanto. Bro Susanto. If you want to ask any question.
Okay, Mr. James, any questions? Or Din Villa?
Din Villa. Kindly unmute your mic because I didn't lock your mic. Mr. Din Villa or Mr. Rajiv Tak.
Mr. Rajiv? CMS? Chika, I'll come back to you again, bro. Wait, Godre? Guys, you put your hands and you just unmute your mic to talk.
Hello.
Yes.
This is Susanto.
Yes,
Yeah, Mr. Susanto.
Apa khabar, Pak?
Yeah. Baik. Thank you for the Zoom presentation. I just want to respond quickly to the last question from the gentleman regarding the buy-in fallback. Yeah. I don't believe the buy-in callback feature is working because I set it to 0.5. This is like a standard, right? Every time.
Yeah.
But I notice all my buy and sell immediately happens. The buy immediately happen after the sell, and usually always at the higher price. So I'm not sure if this thing actually works according to the description earlier.
Actually, it's like this, boss. But it's like this. If the market is pumping still, even though it's high, right? Sometimes the bot will very fast that 0.2% will move, bro. So there is slippage also. You understand what slippage, right? So even though it goes down by 0.2, because of slippage, it might even buy higher than what earlier. So, but because they have this callback thing, this entire thing below here, right? So the bot is willing to take the risk because it knows if the price go lower, it will buy again.
Okay, so if I could actually to increase the buy-in callback from 0.5 to like 2%, for
Yeah,
example.
you can do that. You can do that. You can try that.
This allow the bot after sell for profit to wait until it drop about whatever 2% that I put in, right, to buy again.
Yes, you can try that out.
Oh,
Because so far
okay.
I never try because I use this a lot, so that's why I put 0.5 and I see the slippage is there, right? So try to increase that and see.
Okay. I will try. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Mr.
thank you.
Susanto.
Hello.
John. Yes, John.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, can John.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
Can I?
presentation.
Thank you.
Just the first question is basically because I am new to it and my sponsor is also new to the platform.
Yes.
Is there any way where we can get the strategy of the copy trader to know exactly what we need to do before following the trader itself?
Okay, that one the trader don't share his strategy, right? So normally
Okay.
what I suggest is if you are buying a coin, you at least
Okay.
make sure that that coin in copy trade has at least $200 waiting in your Binance to help the coin if the price goes lower.
Yeah,
Because
but
the
let's say, for
trader
example,
doesn't share his strategy.
yeah, what I mean by strategy is like, for example, how much per trade should be, like, is it like you're saying 5 to 10%, but maybe the trader who's trading as per his strategy, you need to place maybe just 2% or maybe 20%, for example. I'm not asking about his technical analysis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, bro, okay, based on my own testing and playing with the entire system, right? What I
Okay.
realize is whether it is in quantitative trading where you trade yourself or whether it is copy trade, the using of maximum 5 to 6 or maximum 10% of your equity works. It works, right? The best is, of course, to be honest to you, the best is 5 to 6% of your equity, right? So if you got 1,000 USD, you only use $60. Either you open one coin straight away or you open 2 coins or 3 coins. Right. So that had happened to work. You see what happened, bro? I'll just share with you. Initially, when we all came in, we were too excited with the bot because it's making money. And most of us bought too many coins. Right?
Yeah.
Ended up what happened? When the market dumped, we all had a floating loss position. So we had to hold for a few days until the market recovered. And trust me, that 2-3 days there was no profit because our mistake. So now going further, we want to educate all the members to make sure that they use it properly and use only 5 to 6% or maximum 10% of the equity to open a position.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
True.
Clear, John?
I get that point. That is
Yeah.
basically then it's about being conservative or aggressive depending on what you know about the market, basically.
Correct.
But if we are following the person who's supposed to trade and has got a good track record, then what simple information I think what all the users would require is what should be, as per you saying 3000%, as an example, 2 years maybe. But there is some kind of a parameter for that, like all these parameters that are helping us with what to do with the bot, for example. If we could have all the crypto traders or the community over there to just give a basic information, because the sponsor also does not have that information. But yes, you are saying that let us experiment ourselves and then know what to do next,
Yes.
technically.
Correct.
So that is what I'm asking for, maybe to better the system or to better it further, because it becomes easy for me to talk to my individual that, hey, this is the parameter you can start with. It's a little bit conservative. This is a little bit more aggressive, basically, but you can decide on how you want to do it. So just if all the people who are part of that community in the circle could help with that, it would be great to know that whom to follow and what should be the initial amount to put based on the initial investment. Yeah, but thank you. I get your point though. Thank
Okay,
you.
bro. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. John. Mr. Dan Villa. Okay, Mr. CMS.
Okay, if we start a copy trade, we can cancel anytime or not?
Can cancel anytime, yes. Once
Yeah.
you cancel, you must wait. I mean, you will cancel straight away, but the trade that is ongoing will be waiting until it closes. Once it closes, then you won't open again. Already.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Godfrey. Mr. Godfrey, are you there? Ataupun or Mr.
Zaki.
I think last one, Mr. Muhammad Zaki. Salam, Mr. Muhammad Zaki. Unmute your mic, ah. Because you have to unmute your mic. Okay, bro. I think tak ada respon.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's it for this moment.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time. Okay, just my last words before I end. Before I end the presentation is, it's a very good opportunity, right? At this
Yep.
point of time, we are into pandemics and all that. So I think a right time for us to get involved with Royal Q. Why? Because very simple, guys. One thing I tell you, it's a genuine business with a genuine platform. Remember, your capital is in Binance, your profit is in Binance. You can never find a safer platform in market right now. Okay, with that, thank you. And that's all from me. God bless.